you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is SEK, the Crazy Quilting Crafter. Alright you guys, this is another project that I had started working on, you guys, and what you're looking at is Legends First Rag Quilt t-shirt rag quilt. So you guys know I love to fool around with t-shirts. I did a video on another t-shirt quilt that I had created with my older son's old t-shirts, and I have been collecting my Legends t-shirts, well actually all his clothes from his mama, and I am just now getting to this project, which I wanted to work on it last year, but I said no, this is the year that I'm supposed to be working on it. I'm sorry, this year, meaning 2024, going into 2024. Now the idea of this t-shirt quilt was actually supposed to have just been onesies, right? So you know, babies don't stay in onesies that long unless you just a onesie parent. I mean, they could wear them up until like what, 4T, 5T, depending on if that's what you like to put on your children. But you know, as they get older, you know, you start going into the 2T's and the 3T's, and at 24 month and 18 month, y'all know how it go. So you know, they just grow, right? So throughout this year, she has been sending down all his clothes, and again, I'm just getting through half of his stuff. Now I just went through another bag where I've been storing them actually in bins, each bag, just throwing them in a bin. And I went through the first stack of clothes, which had lots and lots of onesies. The third stack of clothes had lots and lots of t-shirts. So what you're looking at now is a combination of both t-shirts and onesies. Now some of them are like about 8-inch blocks. Some of them are like 6. Like the third row is 6, pretty much 6-inch blocks. The first two is like 8-inch. And that is what I'm going to continue doing, 6 and 8-inch, because that's how big he is. He's about that big. So let's see. What I need to discuss. What else? So what you want to do is prep them. You want to if you want to wash them and press them, you can do that. I had already had a stack that I had cut, and then I started to cut some more today, which is the second and third row. And I'm also gonna add I think 3 more rows will be a nice size throw that probably could go on a twin size bed, or like an oversized crib size quilt. Now I'm hoping that I have enough for these next 3 rows. The way it's looking like I might have to improvise with other clothes because I feel like I'm starting to run low on t-shirts and onesies, unless she sends down another load of t-shirts and onesies. So this is the next pile that I have to cut, which is probably about maybe 10 more pieces. My rows have 8 shirts. Yeah, 8 shirts in each row, so I may be able to get another row out of this bundle right here. I didn't even count them. I just took them out of the box and then started pressing them. So right here I had already did 3 rows, and I even started to cut them with the rag. They call it the rag quilt, like kind of snippers by Fiskars. And I think I showed these to you guys on the other t-shirt quilt top that I did. And these are really good when you are cutting your the rag, because you know you want that effect that you see right here. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, let me see if I can zoom in for you guys. So you'll see how I snipped all the seams. And you want to you know, snip maybe like every ½ an inch, and then you want to put it in the washing machine, then the dryer, and then your little the fraying will come, and then the areas where you snip, they will curl up, and it'll be so cutesy and raggy looking, but in a nice way. Now when you are making this, do not fret about nothing being perfect or super even, because you will shape up as you go. And by the time you finish this is going to be so adorable. Nobody's going to know where you made an error. So don't worry about if things is lining up, because a lot of my shirts don't line up. They're almost like brick set. If you look closely, they kind of like brick sets. And I like the way that looks, because I was worried about that too. Oh, the t-shirts is not lining up. Well, they don't have to. You see how mine is brick set? Where you see the joining of them in the middle area of some of the t-shirts. Don't worry about it. It don't have to be lined up. And that might be a good thing, because as you start sewing these t-shirts, they get really, really thick. So don't worry about if they don't line up. See what I'm saying? See right there? They don't line up. So it has a nice brick set look. You know how you set bricks? Alright? So don't worry about it if they're not lined up. And again, I'm going to add 3 more rows. And I may have enough for just 1 more row. And if I don't, I can improvise. Now what I could have did was did 4x4s blocks, and then took half of this and added it to the other half, and that would have been a nice size throw for a toddler as well. But being that I want to make this bigger and I want it to last long, I'm going to go, I think, 3 more rows. And if I have to improvise, I will improvise with other clothes and things of that nature. I'm just thinking if I should add a backing on here or just leave it as so. If I add a backing, it's going to be super heavy, and you guys know if you've done t-shirt quilts before, t-shirts are very, very heavy. They get heavy like denim, and they're very cozy though, super cozy. So if I add denim, some strips of denim in the back, that'll make it heavy, or even just a minky, that'll make it super heavy and cozy. So you guys, comment below. Let me know what y'all think about this project, and have you ever done one for your baby. I can't wait for her to see this, because she's been hinting about this. So hopefully I'll wrap this up within a couple of more weeks, and I will be handing this off to her. And this is definitely a rememberabilia. This has so much history. I remember all these little outfits. He was definitely a name brand baby. Everything he wore was Nike, Puma, Timberland. I mean, he was a real name brand baby. He had such beautiful clothes. So this is definitely a history quilt, and I hope that it will last a long time, and they will keep this in the family for him as he get older. And I hope he cherishes it, as his nanny made it for him. So I hope you guys enjoyed this show and tell, and be inspired to possibly make your first grandbaby a rag quilt, a t-shirt rag quilt. I love the way this came out. My son came downstairs. He was like, oh, that is so dope. I remember when he wore all of those. Yes, Legends clothes. So my third son, he really loves it. He's like, Mom, that's super cute. All right, you guys. So I hope y'all enjoyed this show and tell, and was inspired to make you one. And I will definitely bring a finished look on this UFO. But I will get it done. Alright, you guys, this is SEK, the Crazy Quilts and Crafter. I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace.